In our last video, we came to know about underground water and rainwater harvesting, be it a lake or a pond. This is a natural pond, and the villagers are using this water for their use and also for their animals. These are the tanks made by man. Everyone knew the need of water, and one and all came together in this work, be it a businessman or a laborer. Now, some water from the lake soaked into the ground and reached the wells and barways. In that area, the soil of the area also became wet and fertile. You can see some of the green part behind the building. Now, every house had a system to collect the rainwater. Look at the pictures. Have you ever seen a step well? Look at the picture. Can you imagine by looking at the picture that the steps go down several stories deep? Instead of drawing the water up from the well, the people could go down the steps and reach the water. That is why they are called step well. The steps for going up and coming down are separate, so there is less crowding. This is one of the oldest step well. It consists of 3,500 steps and it has 13 stories. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it is one of the deepest and largest step well in India, known Chand Baroda. This is the building in one side. Now here people used to come for the panchayat meeting to celebrate festivals and took fresh and cool air. Not only that, for the air, long ago people used to make long journey with their caravans of animals and goods. People felt it was a good thing to give water to thirsty travelers. Thus, they built many beautiful step wells, and so the travelers could take rest here. This is the near view of the steps. These are the statues which decorate all the pillars and walls of the building. This is the drawing how to step well is made. Why don't you try? Draw it in your drawing copy, the steps according to this. Now this is mushak. Now the mushak has a speciality. You know what? It is made out of camel skin, but outside the atmosphere, it is cold. Then the water also in this will be very cold. That means more the hotter it is, the water inside is more cool. Now we will go to the next state. Till now we were reading about the Rajasthan. Now we are going to read about Uttarakhand. This is a place, once upon a time, it was a part of Uttar Pradesh. Now, this is the shape of Uttarakhand, and we have many hill station here like Almora, Nainital, then Chamoli, okay, Uttarkashi, Dehradun. People go during summer to spend their summers here. Now, this state has two international boundaries. One you can see from China, this side, and other from Nepal. And two state boundaries, that is Uttar Pradesh here and Himachal Pradesh. Now here we can see the Uttarakhand, and it has a Nanda Devi here. Okay, the second highest peak of India. Now the more dark place means the more height of the mountain. The less dark means the mountains are not very high. This is the Nanda Devi. You can see the peaks, you see the clouds. There's no place for rain, so there will be only snowfall. People are going to enjoy games in playing, and they were tracking. And this is the way when the sun set, how it is shining. These are the dharas and nalas. Just now you saw the Nanda Devi, like that, the full Himalaya mountain. The water is melting and there is also rainfall. Now this takes a different path, and narrow path wherever they get placed, and they start coming down. And these are the water which are going, and they are collected by the people of the village. Okay, these dharas and nalas water, and make building not only to keep the water safe and clean, and this is the storage of water for the villagers. Now many people in India, they get together and they do puja for water. They are happy because of the rain water. There is also custom in India of worshipping for the bride. You know why? They worship water because now she is the in charge of the house, and she should know the value of water. These are copper and brass pots. And you know what is the specialty about it? These pots have capability to kill bacteria, and so we get safe water. People often made building near the place of water, not only to keep the water clean and safe, but also to indicate the travelers that water is available here. This is the traditional way of harvesting, water harvesting system. Nowadays, we all know in the cities also, the harvesting of water is very necessary. Now here we can see a flat roof. Here the water, rainwater is collected, then a pipe is attached. Here the water is cleaned and then it goes to tank. Now this water can be used for the garden or for our domestic use. Here in this picture we can see two types of roof. One is slanting roof, one is flat roof, but still in that flat roof they have given little slant so that water is collected in this corner. Now here through pipes they are collecting the water in a tank and using for the domestic use. Now here the water is coming here in this way, and now the water comes to a tank, it is cleaned, and then it comes here to another tank, and now this water is ready for use for the garden or for any other purpose. Here we can see there is a flat roof but little slant you can see, and this is the water which is going to a well, and this is the water which is going to a hand pump. Here the water has a cleaning system, and inside the well there is a cleaning system. But what is the difference between here? This water is sent to the water table. Last video you saw what is water table. So now they are increasing by sending these type of water through the pipe to the available already water inside the earth. Now this water level which had gone very down now will start increasing, and many more people can use it. Now how the water is supplied to our houses? Now from the river or from the lakes, the government put the water in the big pipes, and they come to the tank where they are cleaned, and then they come through small pipes to our houses. Where the government cannot supply the water, there it sends the tanks and people take the water, or sometime we buy the water. This is the storage, how we store the water. If the water is very deep, then we use this pump to pull the water. Now this is a water bill, how much water we are using. We have to pay money for it so that we don't waste water. Now this is your area name, this is your bill number, this is for what you are using for your house, domestic, or is it for factory. And this is the date from when, which date to which date They have charged you for billing. This is your house address. The last date of payment, when you have to pay the last date, then bill, which day the bill is issued, how much of you have consumed. Now this is your bill, then water charge, and then water rent, and in all the total it comes, and you have to pay the water bill. Alborni from which country? You know, can you read the name of that country? Yes, Uzbekistan. Now he was a great traveler. You know, 1,000 years back he came to India and he went throughout India, and what he saw he wrote in his book. There were many more people who came before him, but he stayed in India. The And he wrote that people here are very skilled at making ponds. My countrymen would be surprised to see them. They pile up huge rocks and join them with iron rods to build chabutras all around the lake. So people used to make chabutras all around the lake so that they can get fresh air. Now we know that water is so important, but still we pollute our water. See, the industries, they are sending their waste product here. People are putting all the kachara here and people are burning here, and this water, we are polluting it. And so what the cloud is telling you, I am your friend. Please don't waste me. Thank you.